kid fought for girls' right to education, was shot in the head in retaliation, and won the Nobel Prize.
This award is not just for me. It is for those forgotten children who want education, who want peace, who want change.
To child survival, A Promise Renewed examines trends in child mortality and estimates that the number of children under the age of 5 dying globally fell from nearly 12 million in 1990 to an estimated 6.9 million in 2011. Global commitment to this aim was galvanized in June of this year at Child Survival, a call to action.
The death of a kid under the age of 5 is referred to as child mortality. It is an important indication of a population's general health and well-being. The number of deaths per 1,000 live births is commonly used to calculate child mortality rates. Poverty, malnutrition, poor healthcare facilities, infectious illnesses, a lack of access to clean water and sanitation, low immunization coverage, and social determinants of health all have an impact on child mortality. Pneumonia, diarrhea, malaria, malnutrition, and problems during delivery are all common causes of child death.
The overall number of fatalities among children under the age of 5 has decreased from 12.8 million in 1990 to 5 million in 2021. Furthermore, the worldwide of under 5 mortality rate has decreased by 59% in 1990, from 93 deaths per 1,000 birth live in 1990 to 38 in 2021.
However, the drop in neonatal death has been slower than the decline in postneonatal under 5 mortality from 1990 to 2021. Every day, around 6,400 newborns die, accounting for roughly 47% of all child mortality under the age of 5.
Is it possible to reduce child mortality? How? Let me show you 2 methods to lowering child mortality.
One of them is population education, which has a small but considerable impact on child mortality. Population education can help reduce child mortality rates by educating individuals with information and awareness of population-related topics such as family planning, reproductive health, and broader health education. Population education raises knowledge of different family planning strategies, including contraception as a method of preventing pregnancy. Individuals may make educated decisions regarding the timing and spacing of their pregnancies when they have access to and understanding about contraception. Women are more likely to obtain enough prenatal care, assure better nutrition for themselves and their children, and limit the risk of difficulties during childbirth by spacing pregnancies appropriately. The next section emphasizes the significance of reproductive health, which includes prenatal care, safe delivery practices, and postnatal care. Individuals who have access to quality reproductive health services are more likely to receive adequate prenatal and postnatal care, resulting in healthier pregnancies and lower infant mortality risk. Finally, can include broader health education such as raising knowledge of children's conditions, disease prevention, immunization, and cleanliness practices. Population education can help reduce child mortality from avoidable causes such as pneumonia, diarrhea, and vaccine-preventable illnesses by giving knowledge on disease prevention and health promotion. Next, we will touch on a topic that is related to population education, which is birth spacing. The length of time between the birth of one kid and the conception of the next child has a major impact on childhood mortality rates. Here is how birth spacing affects child mortality. First is maternal health. Woman's body may recuperate from the physical and physiological changes that occur during pregnancy and delivery with adequate birth spacing. It lowers the likelihood of maternal problems while also improving maternal health. When a woman has a shorter birth to pregnancy interval, with a shorter gap between pregnancies, she is more likely to have maternal health issues such as anemia, nutritional deficiencies, and urine rupture, which can have an indirect impact on infant death rates. Furthermore, the premature birth and low birth weight are connected with short birth spacing. Babies born preterm or with low birth weight are more vulnerable to health issues and are more likely to die during infancy. Allowing enough time between pregnancies allows the mother's body to recuperate and improves the odds of a full-term, healthy birth and lowering the risk of child death. The entry's first part provides a global empirical viewpoint on the number of children per woman. Today, the worldwide average fertility rate is about 2.3 children per woman. Over the previous 50 years, the worldwide fertility rate has been cut in half. Furthermore, as countries modernize, as the number of children per woman reduced dramatically. Fertility rates of 4.5 to 7 children per woman were common in the pre-modern era. At the period, high infant mortality reduced population expansion to a minimum. As people's health improves and the death rates fall, population growth often accelerates. As people's health this fast population increase eventually comes to a stop when fertility rates fall and reach 2 children per woman. The lengthy second portion includes scholarly data that explains why the number of children per woman has decreased. The empowerment of women in society and in relationship via education, labor force involvement, and expanded women's rights is especially significant, as is the increasing well-being and status of children.
Particular attention to women's empowerment because we know that when women are empowered, when women are healthy, their families and communities thrive.